Hi, hope everyone is home and safe. Today I am here to talk about three of our Zotac's 50 series. Well, actually, more so on just one, which Gamers Nexus dissected, and we will be reacting to his teardown video. But first, let's talk about the three in general. Currently in the shop are three of the 5080s. We have the Zotac Rtx 5080 Solid OC, which we are selling at 72,000 pesos. 5080 Solid Core OC, which you can buy from us at 76,695 pesos. And this beautiful Zotac Rtx 5080 Solid OC White, which you can have for 78,000 pesos. There is an RTX 5080 Amp Extreme Infinity, but what we have in the store is this beauty instead, which is the top of the line of the RTX 50 series, the 5090. Looking back, we can read reviews of the RTX 4090 being worth the hype and yes, the price. With over 100,000 pesos, is it worth it? We will find out in our next video. For now, we will focus on the Zotac RTX 5080 Solid OC, which has CUDA cores 10,752, a video memory of 16GB GDDR7, a memory bandwidth or buswidth or VRAM of 256-bit, priced at 72,000. 5,000 pesos less than the solid core because it is less compact with only 3.5 slot and less overclocked than the other two. To put it simply, Solid OC uses high-end rigs with maximum cooling like the Fantex North XL because it is usually the longer and not as overclocked card. While the solid core OC, being that is core, is compacted down to 2.5 slots, great for mid to low range cases, and was manufactured with a higher overclock. But in the real world, performance are nearly the same. For both, you can basically save a good conservatively 15 watts because of the Zotac RGB Ice Storm, or what they refer as the freeze fan stop mode. The Reddit user raved about it because the fans do really stop when idle, and he lives in a country that doesn't overprice electricity. So, going back, the RTX Solid OC is still factory overclocked. Performance is about 5% better than NVIDIA's Founders Edition, 580. To quote Gamers Nexus, which is high praise for Zotac. Just like any Zotac 50 series card, it has infinity mirror spectra and 3.0 Firestorm overclock utility. And check this out, it has 9 composite heat pipes. It also has a card length heatsink, which means it runs almost the entire length of the video card PCB, with some even longer and sometimes even with a backplate extension. Zotac made it so to improve heat dissipation across a wider surface area and ensure cooling across memory chips, VRMs, and the video card core. Let me show you what I mean as we begin a reaction video to Gamers Nexus, who did a teardown video on the Zotac RTX 5080 Solid OC. What you're looking at here is a 2mm thermal pad that's been compressed down and placed over the inductors. Up top, we can see the 3 Zotac branded fuses. Buildzoid told Gamers Nexus before, like years ago, that these fuses' main purpose is to help RMA centers identify where the failure occurred, which can open up potential repair pathways. Now, not every GPU includes this kind of diagnostic feature. It's something Zotac chooses to add. Showing a proactive step towards repairability is an extra feature for customer support That could mean faster service or a higher chance of getting the card fixed, which is a very, very thoughtful move by Zotac after sales service.
This is a vapor chamber.
Now
you can see
moving
that
on
here
to the
where
thermal design,
it got
this
sealed.
card uses a vapor chamber,
that
which
immediately
you can
tells us the
identify
VC.
by the sealed
And
area
the
underneath.
memory is actually contacting
The memory
a separate plate.
modules aren't
So this
contacting
plate
the vapor
directly contacts the
chamber
memory modules,
directly.
and then the plate
Instead,
itself
they touch
contacts
a separate
the
metal plate,
the vapor chamber,
which then
so, like,
transfers heat into
underneath
the
this corner
vapor
over here. It's
chamber.
gonna
But what is interesting is this. The card also uses 7 heat pipes, which is quite a lot. And these are 6mm pipes, which is a common size. And having 7 of them is the interesting part, because it will definitely be on the high end for heat dissipation. So it really is made for the strength of a factory overclock. So now on to Gamers Nexus testing results. We will just do a quick overview of GN's test results. Now you can see here that Zotac Rtx 5080 Solid OC runs cooler than the Founders Edition, despite pulling more power, while having quieter noise levels and better thermal performance of around 4 degrees lower on the GPU and 7 to 8 degrees lower on the memory temps. All thanks to Zotac's stock overclock and large cooling design, which is effectively used. Bottom line, Zotac's bigger size pays off with better performance, thermals, and efficiency, even on in-game auto settings. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in getting your hands on this card or have any questions, feel free to call or message us at 0917-256-2221.